Hello, dear learners. Welcome to a very interesting topic which we're going to see today, which is writing for advertisement. I'm sure advertisements are very enchanting to everyone. Most of your purchases are based on the ads that you have watched somewhere, maybe on your device, your mobile phone, or it could be just some billboard that is, hung out somewhere, or it could be even, maybe some printed text that you saw. So the art of, writing advertisements is very, very essential. And so, how do we have such good advertisements? Because they follow certain principles. And, advertisements, if it has to be enticing, then it needs to have certain features, which is it has to create concise effect, so it should be very short and brief. It should have a persuasive message, and it should be designed to not only inform but also persuade the customer to, buy the project or sorry, buy the product or get the services, or just, it has to compel them to take some action. So, writing an advertisement is definitely an art, and using the right words to write an advertisement. Definitely, it needs a lot of creativity and talent and a lot of observation also. And these advertisements can be displayed on various platforms. It could be on newspapers, it could be on magazines, it could be on websites, or even it could be on social media. And of late, we also see that there are a lot of social media influencers who sell a lot of their products. And all these products are you know, very famous. It's all because of the conciseness they have and the persuasive message that they also have. So, an effective advertisement needs to have a few things, which is needs to combine creativity with strategic messaging to capture attention in a crowded marketplace. So, there should be creativity and there should also be some strategic message. For example, the cars, we're all really attracted to cars. And especially Mahindra has a very good tagline, which is "We live young, we live free." So we see that, the very tagline, it draws the attention of the prospective consumers. So, and they're very creative with their advertisement. Also, it takes them, these vehicles, they go on, high terrains, and it's very alluring to the people who watch it. So, it has to have creativity and it also has to have strategic message. And the second part, it has to include a strong call to take action. So the moment somebody watches it, they should be persuaded to go and purchase or use the commodity. And it has to also encourage immediate response, maybe making a purchase or submitting an application or even initiating a contact just to find out details. So an advertisement needs to have these aspects if it has to be effective. So let's go on to see, what are the different types of advertisements. So there are classifieds as well as there are commercial displays. So these are the broad classifications. And under classifieds, you have situations vacant, wanted, to let, lost and found, matrimonial alliances, and appeal. And you also have some other which are like sales and purchase. And under sales and purchase, you have property, vehicle, household. It could be any product. Then you have missing person pets. Then you also have travels and tours. Then you have obituary as well as you have educational. So these all fall under the category of classified advertisement. These are kind of very formal. So the language also needs to be very formal and they are very jargon specific. So technical terms need to definitely be used when you are writing for classifieds. On the other hand, when it's commercial or display, here you can use your creativity, you can use a flowery language, you can use different, ways of attracting the attention of the prospective people viewing it. So these are the two broad classifications of advertisement. So, like I mentioned in the previous slide, I've given a broad classification. Now, How do you write for classified advertisements? Classified advertisements, they need to be straightforward, cost effective, because they are usually given in newspaper columns. So every word counts. Every word is costly. So brevity is the key, meaning we need to keep the message clear and concise. And it's usually enclosed in a box. It has short sentences. The language is also very simple, very formal, and very factual. And you also have to include only information that is relevant. Do not, describe a lot. Keep it brief. And the contact number, address, phone number of the person should also be included. So, like I mentioned, it needs very, concise. So maximum 50 words. And on the other hand, when it comes to commercial display and advertisements, these are large, visually striking, and very appealing. And usually they are created to build brands and capture attention. So the key characteristics that it needs to have eye-catching images and illustrations, memorable slogans and taglines, and also the aesthetics also plays a very important role in drawing the attention of the prospective consumer. So, color and typography also matters. So, you should avoid grammatical errors. Brand logo is important as well as distinctive styling. So, these are, the main idea behind writing classified advertisements and commercial or display advertisements and what you need to keep in mind. So some examples we will be seeing in the coming slides. So for the classified advertisement, like I said, it needs to grab the attention in very brief words. For example, for sale, to let, situation vacant. Then it needs to be concise and give only essential details. So in the example that is given over here, the concise details, 3 BHK apartment in places mentioned, Green Valley. What is the description? 1,500 square feet, newly renovated, all amenities are there, walking distance to metro, uh, 75 lakhs, and the price is negotiable. Then you have a contact detail also. So every word is very purpose driven and it, answers the query of the person who is going to buy this property, maybe. And then it also has to have a professional presentation. It cannot be, you know, um, the alignment, everything needs to be very perfectly kept and keeping it, brief within the one limit also matters. So this is for a classified advertisement. Now, for crafting a commercial display, you need to keep certain things in mind, which is striking visuals. You need to have high quality and engaging, compelling illustrations. If you're using a video, then use engaging video. For example, the video of Cadbury chocolate. I'm sure at the moment all of us, see it. Um, we really want to go and buy a Cadbury and eat it. So that's the striking visuals. Then you have impactful headline and slogans. The moment they read it, people do definitely want to try it. Then it needs a clear call for action. Could be like shop now or learn more. Such words, compelling phrases can, force the person reading it to take action, and it should be consistent with the branding. Meaning, you should use your brand logos, colors, fonts, messages, everything should be effective. So, effective commercial ads are a blend of art and strategy. It should be persuasive, it should be informative, and at the same time, it should also convert interested prospects into loyal customers. So these are the two types of advertisements that we saw. And you can also, get the aid from educart.co if you want to, try out again. You can always go and look at this material. So I hope all of you enjoyed listening to this lesson on advertisements, how to write for advertisements. And I hope that all of you will, write really good advertisements. Thank you for joining and